Oh no, oh no, oh no. Matthew, I can't find my passport. I swear I had it in my bag 2 seconds ago. We're going to miss the flight. I'm going to be stuck here forever.
Stephanie, take a deep breath. Check your jacket pocket.
My jacket pocket? Why would it be in my... Oh, it's here. Right here in my pocket. I'm such a mess.
You see, this is exactly why we're doing this episode. Airport anxiety is real, and most of it comes from not knowing what to expect. Today, we're going to walk through everything from check-in to customs so you can travel like a pro instead of a panicked tourist.
I need this so badly. Every time I fly, I feel like I'm doing something wrong. Like someone's going to stop me and say I packed incorrectly or filled out a form wrong.
That's perfectly normal, but I promise you, once you understand the process and the vocabulary, it becomes much less intimidating. So let's start at the very beginning. You've arrived at the airport. What's the first thing you do?
Panic.
After that, you go to check in. Now, this is where you need to understand two very important terms, carry-on and checked luggage. Do you know the difference?
I think so. Carry-on is the small bag I take on the plane with me, right?
Exactly. Your carry-on is the bag that stays with you during the flight. It goes in the overhead compartment or under the seat in front of you. Most airlines allow one carry-on bag plus one personal item, like a purse or laptop bag.
And checked luggage is the big suitcase they take away from me.
Correct. Checked luggage is any bag you hand over at the check-in counter. It goes into the cargo hold of the plane, and you pick it up at baggage claim when you land. Now, here's the tricky part. There are size and weight limits for both.
Oh, I always worry about that. How do I know if my bag is too heavy?
Most airlines allow checked bags up to 23 kilograms, though some budget airlines charge extra for any checked luggage at all. For carry-ons, the size limit is usually around 56 by 45 by 25 centimeters, but it varies by airline.
That's so specific. It's huge. I don't remember those numbers.
Here's my tip. If you're not sure, check your airline's website before you leave home. Pack your bag, weigh it on a bathroom scale, and if it's close to the limit, wear your heaviest shoes and jacket on the plane instead of packing them.
That's actually genius. Okay, so I've checked my big bag. Now what?
Now you have to think about your flight schedule. Are you taking a direct flight or do you have a layover?
Wait, layover? I've heard that word, but I'm not totally sure what it means.
A layover is when you have to stop at another airport before reaching your final destination. So if you're flying from London to Sydney, you might have a layover in Singapore. You land, wait in the airport for a few hours, then board another plane to continue your journey.
Oh, so it's like a connection.
Exactly. Some people call it a connecting flight. The opposite is a direct flight, which takes you straight from your departure city to your destination with no stops.
I always choose direct flights when I can. Layovers stress me out. What if I miss my connecting flight?
That's a valid concern. If you book both flights as part of one ticket, the airline is responsible for getting you to your destination even if the first flight is delayed. But if you book them separately, you're on your own. That's why I always recommend leaving at least 2 to 3 hours between connecting flights, especially in large airports.
Good to know. Okay, I've checked in. I know about my layover. Now comes the part that terrifies me. Security and customs. I never know what they're going to ask me.
Let's break it down. First, there's security screening. That's where they check your bags and you walk through the metal detector. They're looking for dangerous items, liquids over 100 milliliters, and anything that could be a threat.
I always forget about the liquid rule. I once had to throw away a full bottle of expensive face cream.
It happens to everyone at least once. The rule is simple. All liquids, gels, and aerosols must be in containers of 100 milliliters or less, and they all have to fit in one clear, resealable plastic bag no larger than 1 liter.
What about things like medicine or baby formula?
Those are usually allowed in larger quantities, but you need to declare them at security.
Weight declare. Do I have to shout something, like, "Here are my liquids, everyone"?
No, nothing like that. To declare something means to officially report it or make it known to the authorities. In an airport context, it means telling the security officer or customs agent that you're carrying something that might need special attention or approval.
Oh, that makes sense. So I just tell them I have medicine?
Exactly. You say, I have prescription medication in my bag, or I'm traveling with baby formula. They'll check it, and as long as it's legitimate, you're fine. The word declare becomes even more important when you go through customs.
Customs is after I land, right? That's the really scary part.
It doesn't have to be. Customs is where you officially enter a country. The officers check that you're not bringing in anything illegal or restricted. Before you land, the flight attendants will give you a customs declaration form.
I never know what to write on those forms. They ask if I'm bringing in food or large amounts of cash, and I panic.
The key is to be honest. If you're carrying more than $10,000 in cash, or if you have food items like fresh fruit, meat, or seeds, you must declare them. That means you tick yes on the form and show the items to the customs officer.
What happens if I forget to declare something?
If it's an honest mistake with something minor, usually nothing. But if you're caught deliberately hiding restricted items, you can face fines or even be denied entry to the country. It's always better to declare and ask than to hide something.
That's terrifying. I'm definitely declaring everything from now on, even my granola bars.
Granola bars are usually fine, but yes, when in doubt, declare it. Now, another document you might need is your itinerary.
My itinerary. I've printed that before, but what exactly is it?
Your itinerary is your detailed travel plan. It shows your flight numbers, departure and arrival times, hotel bookings, and sometimes even your planned activities. Immigration officers sometimes ask to see it to confirm you're a genuine tourist and not planning to overstay your visa.
So I should print it out before I travel?
Yes, or at least have it saved on your phone. I always carry both a printed copy and a digital one, just in case. It's also helpful for yourself. If your flight is delayed or canceled, you can quickly reference your booking details.
You're so organized. I'm the person who forgets which gate I'm supposed to go to.
That's why preparation is everything. Keep your boarding pass, passport, and itinerary in one easy-to-reach place. I use a travel wallet that holds everything together.
Okay, I think I'm getting the hang of this. But what about the actual conversation with the immigration officer? That's the part that makes me sweat.
That's practice. I'll be the immigration officer. You be the traveler. Are you ready?
I guess so. Okay, I'm ready.
Good afternoon. Passport, please.
Oh, here you go.
What is the purpose of your visit?
Tourism. I'm here for tourism.
How long are you staying?
10 days. No, wait, is it 10 or 11? Let me check my itinerary.
Okay, stop. See what just happened. You hesitated and seemed unsure. Immigration officers noticed that. Let's try again, and this time, answer confidently and clearly.
All right, I can do this.
Good afternoon. Passport, please.
Here you are.
What is the purpose of your visit?
I'm here for tourism.
How long are you staying?
10 days.
Where will you be staying?
At the Grand Hotel in the city centre.
Thank you. Enjoy your stay.
That's it. That was so much easier when I knew the answers.
Exactly. Most immigration interviews last less than 30 seconds if you're prepared. They're not trying to trick you. They just want to confirm you're entering the country legally and for a legitimate reason.
What if they ask me something I don't understand?
It's okay to politely ask them to repeat the question. You can say, "Sorry, could you say that again, please?" They'd rather you understand the question and guess at an answer.
That's reassuring. I always thought I had to answer immediately.
Not at all. Take a breath, listen carefully, and answer honestly. That's all they want. Now, one more important tip for getting through security. Stay calm, even if they pull you aside for additional screening.
Oh no, what does that mean? Am I in trouble?
No, not at all. Sometimes they randomly select passengers for extra checks. It's completely normal. They might swab your hands or bags to test for traces of explosives, or they might do a quick pat-down.
That sounds invasive.
I know it feels uncomfortable, but remember, they're just doing their job to keep everyone safe. If you're selected, cooperate politely, answer their questions, and don't make jokes about bombs or weapons. That's actually a crime in many countries.
Wait, people actually joke about that?
You'd be surprised. Every year, people get arrested for making stupid jokes at security checkpoints. Even saying something like, "I hope there's not a bomb in here," can get you detained, fined, or banned from flying.
Noted. No jokes, just smile and cooperate.
Exactly. And here's one final tip. Dress comfortably but appropriately. Wear shoes that are easy to take off and put back on because you'll have to remove them at security in many countries. Avoid clothing with lots of metal buckles or jewelry that will set off the detector.
I learned that the hard way. I once wore a belt with a huge metal buckle and set off the alarm 3 times.
We've all been there. Oh, and keep your electronics easy to access. Laptops and tablets usually need to come out of your bag and go in a separate bin.
This is so much information. How do you remember it all?
Practice. After your first few flights, it becomes automatic. You develop your own routine. Pack the same way every time. Arrive at the airport with plenty of time to spare. And don't stress about things you can't control.
Plenty of time. How early should I get there?
For domestic flights, 2 hours before departure. For international flights, 3 hours. That gives you time to check in, get through security, find your gate, and maybe grab a coffee without rushing.
3 hours? That seems like so long.
Trust me, you'd rather be bored at the gate than sprinting through the terminal in a panic. I've seen people miss flights because they arrived 30 minutes before departure and couldn't get through security in time.
That would be my worst nightmare. Okay, Matthew, I think I'm actually feeling more confident about this. I know the difference between carry-on and Chet's luggage. I understand what a layover is. I know I need to declare certain items at customs. I have my itinerary printed out, and I know what the immigration officer is going to ask me.
You're going to do great. Just remember, airports are designed to move millions of people safely every day. Follow the signs, listen to announcements, and ask for help if you need it. Airport staff are there to assist you.
Thank you. I feel like I can actually get on a plane now without having a meltdown.
That's what we're here for. And listeners, if you're planning a trip soon, practice these phrases. Know your vocabulary, understand the process, and most importantly, give yourself permission to be a little nervous. That's completely human. But now you have the tools to handle it.
Safe travels, everyone. And remember, the airport is just the beginning of your adventure.
See you on the next episode of the English Commute.